The move we've been calling for XRP, finally a breakout. How high is this about to go? Two big bits of information you need to know if you're holding XRP or if you're thinking of buying some more, because everything's just flipped bullish. Let's get into it all. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. But XRP, that's right. We've been talking about this now for what feels like an eternity, and we finally get a move testing 7% on the day, outperforming pretty much most cryptocurrencies out there. Now, we have seen Bitcoin hovering around 57,000. We had a small breakout to about 57.2, did, however, pull back and currently sitting just under that $57,000 mark, which is interesting to see. Now, XRP sitting around that 58.89, 58.95 range, up 100% on volume. That's right, $2.34 billion of volume running through XRP and a market cap of 32.1, which is good news. So what are we here to talk about? What's going on? Finally, that little move in there. And there's a couple of key things that ultimately a lot of people are expecting, or more importantly, are getting excited over. Namely, a new partnership formed with Ripple, and equally the CTO, David Schwartz, giving his view on a number of things. So what are we talking about when we talk partnerships? Well, it is this. Zonix, the Ripple partner, brings multi-asset tokenization to the XRP ledger. The partnership aims to revolutionize asset tokenization on XRPL, making it more efficient, accessible, and liquid in the digital asset market. Now, it was formerly known as Tassets, and ultimately, like we said, bringing tokenization to XRPL. If you think about why that would be important, you only have to look as far as the financial sector to understand why that would be a thing. Don't forget, we also know Larry Fink is incredibly bullish on tokenization when it comes to not only cryptocurrency, but how you tokenize real world assets, utilizing blockchain technology to really support that. It's very interesting that all of a sudden we then see Zonix partnering up with Ripple, let alone all of the other partnerships that we've got. And again, I absolutely have talked about this a number of times, that Ripple really is putting the work in to ensure they have some big partnerships coming in the background. And more importantly, when this bull market really does start to move, they are going to be absolutely primed to maximize the potential that sits on the back of it. Now, currently the main use case is around, assets, particularly real estate, luxury assets, as well as intellectual properties and many, many more. And they have actually a substantial amount of tokenized assets, over $16.1 trillion and $1.8 trillion valuation for 2030. That's what they've got bonded. That's what they've got locked up. So this is no small partnership. In fact, this is a huge partnership aligned with Uphold, aligned with Metaco, aligned with all of these things Ripple's been doing to give a sense of what they want to achieve. It's really important. They're going to be using the XRP infrastructure as well as tokenization of their platform and tokenization life cycle management, all of it coming in to really make sure that XRPL and what it delivers is easy to use, is accessible to everybody, and more importantly, is really important for those financial sectors that are going to be coming in. Very, very important. Now, not only do we have that, aligned to that is David Schwartz giving his view and ultimately releasing the 2024 roadmap for XRP. He's actually apparently going to announce this at ETH Denver, as well as many other things going on with XRP. He's actually going to be giving a speech in terms of what's going on. I think this is why people are getting more bullish. Now, don't forget, and I talked about this in my live stream, 4 p.m. Eastern every day, we're only 5 or 6 weeks away until we head to court to see what that all turns out. But if you've got Ripple releasing their 2024 blockchain roadmap, this massive partnership with Zonix, as well as all the others we've talked about, it's hard not to be bullish on Ripple. It's hard not to be excited for what they're bringing. And yes, we've had some tough times. And yes, we've had a difficult challenge over the last 12 to 15 months as everything else has been moving in the market and Ripple hasn't. It still becomes very exciting and ultimately gets very bullish. And again, when he comes out, he's going to be specifically talking about XRP Ledger, which I think is really, really key. They are going to be discussing, and here is some very important key points: interoperability, EVM programmability, and Ripple's blockchain vision for 2024. 3 huge things for Ripple and in the future. Remember, we talked about tokenization for using EVM. That Ethereum virtual machine on XRPL opens a huge plethora of dApps as well as, don't forget, AAM, and equally the ability to pull back some of that mechanic on XRPL, which is unique to them and not on any other blockchain out there. It's going to be really, really important. It's going to be really exciting to see what he talks about, and more importantly, really give a view as to what the future looks like. And don't forget, XRP Ledger Zone will be offering a unique opportunity to network and learn and discover, taking advantage of EVM coming to XRPL. We'll be covering that much, much more in some more detail in further videos. But even just that, having the XRP Ledger Zone should give you some real sentiment of what's going on. So let's take a look at that price. We look like we're about to retest a 7% move. The sixes could be coming in. There are some key points on the data that we need to look. We have a very bullish cross on the MACD, giving us a very, very good sentiment. Likewise, don't forget, because RSI has been trending slightly lower, we now have a nice upward trajectory for RSI. We see this trend movement. We can see more buying. And then the big one for me, we're above the 200 exponential moving average on the daily chart. It's a big candle coming in, and we could absolutely expect to see a little bit further. We need to break that 60-cent mark. That's a key test. But think about it. 5 weeks, we could see a win in the courts and put to bed finally that SEC. We see a big move on XRPL, and I'm sure there are further partners to come down the line. We could be in for an incredible 6 to 8 weeks when it comes to XRP. Let me know, as ever, in the comments, what do you think? What do you think of the pump today? Do you think we're going higher? What's your price prediction? I'm always interested to know, and it really does help out the channel if you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. As ever, we'll be bringing you some more XRP content, so don't miss a beat, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.